This is the Sup Master, and right now, well, today I am reacting to a video, Mewtwo vs. Shadow Death Battle. This was requested to me from Airborne Productions. Go to his channel, he's a friend of mine. So let's just get started.
Death Battle, our combatants are always extraordinary in one way or another, whether they're a superhero or a plumber.
But these two are literally built to show up the rest of their kind. Mewtwo, the genetically engineered Pokemon.
And Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Years ago, a brilliant scientist named Dr. Fuji was working to create a brand new life form.
I'm saying Mewtwo's gonna win. I'm just
That's
pointing
great
that
and
out.
all, but he had something else in mind.
Fuji hoped his experiments would help him discover a way to resurrect the person he cherished most, his deceased daughter, Amber.
With unlimited resources funded by mob money, he figured out how to clone his daughter's ball of consciousness. Because science!
But before he could finish, he had to create the most powerful Pokemon, a clone of the legendary Mew.
And he named him Mewtwo.
Yeah, Fuji wasn't very creative when it comes to naming, but when you can create a new life form with nothing but a fossilized eyelash, you know you're a master of genetic engineering. A field I'd love to get more experience in myself.
Told you 1,000 times, Wiz. You're not gonna alter my DNA.
What are you talking about? I would never do that.
Always watching, Wiz. Always.
Growing up in a test tube, Mewtwo's only companions were Fuji's other test subjects.
This is very, how do I say, educational? This is very educational, in which the backstories, I actually like that, because, me, myself, I, I am a Pokemon fan, as none of you know, but I'm just saying that I've a ball binder of Pokemon cards. Tony, you Pokemon nerd! But anyways, yes, Pokemon fan, but this is actually very helpful and very educational about the backstory, so I like that.
Including Amber herself through some sort of psychic link.
Amber taught Mewtwo about the sun, the moon, tears, and, life stuff. Oh, and also death when she died for good right in front of him.
Worrying this may be too mentally traumatic for the still infant Mewtwo, Dr. Fuji's team erased all memory of her. Unfortunately, this left Mewtwo with a feeling of loss and confusion, and no memories to explain why.
With nothing else to do, Mewtwo decided to take out all his aggression on all of humanity. Then he turned some stupid kid into stone, a bunch of Pokemon cried, and Mewtwo figured out humans aren't so bad after all.
Mewtwo is one of the most powerful Psychic-type Pokemon, defeating its foes with the power of its mind.
Alright, wait a minute. You keep calling him it. Is Mewtwo a guy or a girl?
Well, neither. Technically, it's genderless.
Oh. How does it bang?
It doesn't.
Bummer.
That's inappropriate.
Well, one thing's for sure. It's got balls. Of ghost energy that blow holes in stadiums. Had an onslaught of undodgeable stars. Multiple types of defensive...
Airborne Production, do you know my age group? Do you know the age group of my viewers? How dare you? How dare you? Airborne Productions.
Shields and a healing ability for when those shields don't quite cut it.
Alongside its other abilities, Mewtwo's favorite move is Psychic, a powerful form of telekinesis. With it, Mewtwo can effortlessly send enemies as heavy as a 500-pound Onix flying through the air.
He can even make himself fly like a Zubat out of hell.
Also, it can augment its melee combat with psychic energy or occasionally a massive spoon.
Would you say he sometimes spoons his enemies?
Oh my
No,
god.
nothing about Mewtwo is cuddly. Especially when it uses Hyper Beam or Psy Strike. Attacks so strong they can incapacitate the toughest of Pokemon in a single hit.
And when trouble comes a-knocking, Mewtwo answers the door with a badass Mega Evolution.
Mewtwo is one of the few Pokemon capable of Mega Evolving without the assistance of a trainer. As Mega Mewtwo Y, it gains enormous boosts in strength, defense, and speed.
Making Mewtwo powerful enough to fly into space. robot bug monster.
Fast enough to breach escape velocity over 25,000 miles per hour.
What?
Over 32 times the speed of sound.
I am thinking Mewtwo, but I never thought she was that. See? I never thought it was that OP.
Dozens of people at once.
On top of all that, it can survive a massive amount of abuse. Like the time it got double impaled by an alien Pokemon's tentacles. Didn't they censor that?
It effortlessly defeated most of the Pokemon Champions team, including a legendary Articuno. It also teleported an entire crater lake from the top of Mount Cana. This lake is comparable to a similar body of water in the real world, Lake Kilauea, which holds over 385 million tons of water.
What?
Wow, that's almost enough power to lift my ex-wife on buffet day.
Being a psychic Pokemon, Mewtwo is naturally weak to bug, ghost, and dark-type damage. Strange Dr. Fuji didn't pull that code out of his DNA, but whatever.
Hey, you gotta have some sort of failsafe when you're making the world's most powerful Pokemon.
Ah, yes, the ultimate failsafe against the most powerful psychic Pokemon. Bugs!
Oh, God, it's a Caterpie! Get it away, it's spooky!
I was not born a Pokemon, I was created. And my creators have used and betrayed me. So, I stand alone.
Do you know what Team Rocket could do with that power? Good thing they don't have Mewtwo. Friggin' nerd.
Years ago, a brilliant scientist named Professor Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Sonic's forever balding nemesis, worked to create a new life form which would change the world.
It was called Project Shadow, a covert government operation to discover the secret to immortality. Besides, like diet and exercise, because fuck that.
In Professor Gerald's case,
swear
specifically
word.
for his granddaughter
Swear word.
Maria, who was dying as a result of neuroimmune deficiency syndrome.
Now that I think about it, Project Shadow is a pretty scary name for a program that's all about curing diseases and saving humanity.
Maybe it has something to do with the program's secret pact with a hive mind alien race called the Black Arms. Perhaps.
Okay. So what do you get when you take immortality, the cure of all diseases, aliens, and put them all together to make the ultimate life form? You get a hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog was the first step toward a perfect future. And during his time in Gerald's space laboratory, Shadow and Maria grew very close.
Until they were separated by a bullet. Turns out the governments of the world weren't too fond of all the evil alien business, so they stormed the place, captured Shadow, and killed Maria right in front of him. 50 years later, Shadow escaped and decided to take his revenge by just killing everyone. Until he remembered Maria's last words were pretty much, "Don't be a dick," so he changed his mind.
Now on the side of good, Shadow dedicated himself to protecting the world from the forces of evil.
Turns out fighting the bad guys isn't too hard when you've got super strength, super speed, helped along by some awesome rocket
Okay,
shoes,
Airborne Productions,
and a
can you stop
bucket of deadly chaos powers.
suggesting these videos that have swear
By
words in
channeling
them?
the potentially unlimited
Please.
power of the Chaos Emeralds, Shadow can enhance physical attacks, heal over time,
I'll just skip
strike
through
with
this because it's
powerful
like 14
energy
minutes.
Consider it a really good day.
Yeah, it's better.
I mean, I lose them from just falling over at the bar.
That's probably not because of the fall. Also, we can't forget that the Super Shadow form only lasts so long.
Then again, when you move at light speed and have control over space and time, who cares about time limits?
Not usually a problem for the ultimate life form.
Many years ago, Professor Gerald Robotnik endowed me with the power of chaos control. A normal creature like yourself doesn't stand a chance against me.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Oops. Educational, I guess. Well, here is the battle, I guess. Mewtwo has to win. Right? And Mewtwo almost can't. But still can at the same time.
Get away!
You are not welcome here. Leave this place.
What's your problem, freak?
I know not its name, but it is black, red, and very annoying.
Mewtwo already has a head start. Quite obvious. Mewtwo's gonna win, and Airborne Productions, we're gonna lose this death battle
Another gem?
again.
What's he doing?
We're gonna lose.
Chaos! I must know. No! Control!
Oh. What? No. He's as close as a flash. Oh no, we're gonna die.
You're done!
No, Mewtwo, don't let him defeat you. Mewtwo.
Too much.
It can't just end like that. Oh no, it can't.
Chaos! Not this time.
Oh, I knew it.
Control!
I knew it. Mewtwo's gonna win.
Maria. Oh my god, I'm glowing! Why am I glowing? Sayonara.
Oh, the giant spoon! I knew it. I won. Corn Productions, you lose and I won.
You know, Wiz, when we started Death Battle, I don't think we ever expected to see someone die by spoon.
Yeah, Shadow may have had the advantage in pure speed and power, but this time, Rain defeated Brawn.
Mewtwo got the rundown on all Shadow's abilities simply by reading his mind, giving it the knowledge it needed to counter or avoid crazy powers like Chaos Control.
Ultimately, there was nothing really stopping Mewtwo from just taking over Shadow's mind, and its impressive durability and healing power bought it enough time to do so.
Pretty hard to win a fight when your opponent can make you forget what you're doing and who you are in an instant.
Shadow has been mind controlled before, and has always relied on outside help to recover. Even while Super Shadow was physically invulnerable, this form didn't protect his mind. Like that time he fell from space, and then the worst game ever happened.
Yeah, Shadow was gonna lose, sooner or later.
The winner is Mewtwo.
Oh my god.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, okay, I'm tired. Airborne Productions, I don't know what you were trying to get at by suggesting this video, but just want to say you lost. Goodbye, everybody.